gonna get in your mind.
Welcome back, YouTube. This is Chuck of All Trades, and today I'm going to show you how to make a fermentation jar with an airlock. These two right here I call microbreweries. Just something I was bored with around the house. This one I have honey in and some cherries I had grounded up, maybe like 4 cherries I grounded up and put some yeast in there and threw a balloon on it. And the other one have a little honey and some Thai basil ginger syrup that I had made. Right here is another way people do it with the cheesecloth over top of the jar, you know, and then screw like the ball lid on top of it, and people get down like that. Today you will be needing a drill, the right size drill bit, a glue gun, some hose to an air pump, some scissors to cut the hose, and something tough to drill on. I'm using this block of wood I had from a skid. I'm using 2 32-ounce ball jars and these little small little apple jug jars that I had laying around from apple juice. Also, you could use other jars like this pickle jar I had laying around, or this little chickpea jar I saved. Either one would do. Glass is glass. Now I'm gonna drill a hose off into the small tanks that's gonna hold the water where the bubble's gonna be bubbling at. All 3 of those. Now I got a little gun hose, so I drilled too many holes into the big tank tops. I only needed 1 hole, but lucky for me, I keep spares laying around. Yeah, I done foolbarred those, yeah. You don't want to do that. So I had some extra ones. You just drill 1 hole in there. Drill 1 more hole in there. Yes. And another one for the pickle jar. Drill a hole in there off center, but it's still good. And then these holes was a little too small. I used the wrong drill bit, so I had to get a bigger drill bit to make the holes a little bigger, because the air tubes wouldn't try to fit in there. But once I got that right, I got the air tubes in there, I whipped out the glue gun. And I started gluing it together. Just glue it. And then the next one, you know. And then the little tops. Got them together. Then I had to glue the tops to the tops. First I had to make sure the tube was long enough to reach the airlock jar. So I stuck it into the jar to see. And it fit. Yes. So I had to glue that right there in place and glue that one and then set it to the side so it could dry and get all of them glued together. Yeah, that looked good. For sure. Now, this is the system working. I have some apple juice, the yeast, and a cup of sugar in there bubbling away. I got some dark black cherries and some honey in the big jar and some yeast. And I also have black cherries and a cup of sugar in the 32-ounce jar on the end.
It's gonna get in your mind.